Hey guys, and how about we watch a death battle, Link versus Cloud. Now I've had other suggestions, but I think this one had the most this time around, so we're gonna watch it. Now, how do I relate to these characters? Well, I've always thought that The Legend of Zelda was an epic series of games. Like, if I had to classify games, I would put it under the epic category. Like, for some reason, it stood out that much to me. Like, I played the very first one briefly at my friend's house without realizing I played it. And of course, I played this, and we have Majora's Mask too, but I can't find it. I blame my little brothers, you know, little brothers. I never played Twilight. I played Twilight Princess a little bit. I never beat it. I haven't beaten any since then. You know, Four Swords. I did a bit of like the Oracle of Time on the Game Boy Advance and all that. But I've always loved the Zelda games. Oh, and Wind Waker too. They've always been fun. And so, you know, I'm a big fan of Link himself, a big fan of the series. Oh, and I also have like it's a little ocarina, like 5-hole ocarina that I got from a Nintendo Power from my grandma years back. But I can't find it just because in a recent move, I put it away and I haven't unpacked everything yet. So there you go. I also, however, really like Cloud. I mean, like, if you look here, you can see this awesome movie, and I loved that movie. I saw that movie when I was like 12 or something, you know, 12 or 11, I think, and I loved it. You know, it was really over-the-top action, but I totally thought it was awesome. So if you ask me right now, before I watch the death battle, who I think would win in a death battle between Link and Cloud, as much as I love Link, Cloud. I would definitely say Cloud. He has, you know, the magic attacks, the super strength and jumping and agility and all that. I think that Cloud just comes from a universe where fighting is more over the top. And when you're more over the top and you can do more things, I think that you have a clear advantage. So I would definitely say that Cloud is going to be the winner of this death battle. But let's not leave that for us to decide. Let's get to watching. Let's see what they have to say.
They're two of the most iconic swordsmen in video game history, known for taking on things way out of their league.
Link, the champion of Hyrule.
And Cloud Strife, guardian of the life stream, and orphans.
Since
I
both
love that
combatants
movie
use
so
such
much.
vast player customizable arsenals, in this scenario they will wield what they are most comfortable taking into battle.
These are the weapons they choose to take into their fighting games. However, since standard skills, weapon traits, and armor aren't specified in Dissidia and Smash, we're taking those from their whole story.
And
Okay.
remember, in Death Battle, there is no outside help allowed.
Ah, but Boomstick, they have summons, and they're cool, and fairies, and shut up! It's our show, and this is the way we do it.
I'm Wizard, and he's Boomstick.
I'm actually
and
fine
it's
with
our
that.
job to analyze
They're
their
perfectly
weapons,
awesome
armor,
without
and
summons
skills
and
to find
whatnot.
out who would win a Death Battle.
All right, here we go. Link first.
Link is the legendary multi-incarnate hero of the Hyrule Kingdom. Humble and brave, he has battled the forces of evil for over 10 generations.
Each fairy hero is Link, haha, to each other.
No, Boomstick, he's not fairy.
Pointy ears, tights, magic, and look at that hair. Fairy.
Every incarnation of Link bears the spirit of the hero, bestowing the
Hero of
unbreakable
time
will and
specifically,
combat
or
prowess
just
of
hero?
each previous owner.
Since he's got over 10 links of learning to work with, he's an expert with tons of weapons and magic, especially his iconic Master Sword.
This double-edged blade was forged by the goddess Hylia to slay powerful demons. It repels evil and deflects light-based magic.
And when Link's in top shape, he can shoot beam thingies out of it. Why this changes when he takes a hit, I don't understand, but hey, lasers!
Why not?
When low on energy, the Master Sword can still launch the Skyward Strike by calling upon power from above. In addition, it utilizes 3 magical medallions.
I didn't know the sword used
However,
medallions,
the Master
and I've
Sword
never
is far
seen
from
like
Link's
Skyward
only
Sword,
weapon.
so.
He's got some deep pockets. He somehow carries around a boomerang and tons of bombs, along with a hookshot which lets him zip line his way around and bring things to him. Man, that really would have helped to get that last beer all those times on the couch. Probably still be married.
Doubt it. Link is an excellent archer and uses the hero's bow in conjunction with several different arrow types. However, much of Link's arsenal is more suited to exploration than combat.
Which is why he hides behind several layers of defense, like the red ring, which reduces injury by 75%.
The golden
That is
gauntlets
good.
brace his arms against intense pressure, though do not increase striking power. He also carries 3 different pairs of boots.
3, huh? Told you he's a fairy.
The iron boots weigh 130 pounds, the hover boots float in midair, and the Pegasus boots with attached Roc's feather increase Link's speed and agility to superhuman levels.
Oh.
But his best defense is the Hylian shield.
Originally crafted by the Thunder Dragon Lanayru, the Hylian shield is completely indestructible.
Link also has a little help from the goddesses via the Triforce of Courage.
I need to
This
play these
tiny
other
golden triangle
games.
embodies his
I
ability
feel like
to
I'm
beat
missing so
overwhelming
much.
odds.
It's
He
awesome,
is a
but
puzzle solver, analyzing and exploiting his opponent's weaknesses even when there is only one possible means of winning. But while Link has the necessary tools to take on any opponent, his over-reliance on inventory over pure skill leaves him vulnerable.
Still, anyone who can fight a guy 3 times his size while wielding a sword twice as large as he is a badass in my book. With so many weapons and skills, there are few who could stand a chance against the hero of Hyrule. Plus, if he dies, we can always just clap and bring him back to life.
He's not
then
a
we
fairy.
have but then we have Cloud. So again, like, Link isn't as skilled, they just said he relies more on his inventory. Whereas Cloud is awesome.
Cloud Strife, guardian of the life stream.
Again,
is
I love
no
them both,
ordinary
just-
swordsman.
There's no way around it. He's a fucking super soldier. But damn, he's in desperate need of a haircut.
Impulsive and moody, Cloud strove to join the illustrious soldiers of the Shinra organization. Instead, he was forcefully exposed to Mako poisoning, a raw energy drained from the planet itself.
Oh.
And somehow it gave him all the memories of his dead buddy Zack, including his first-class soldier training. Thanks, strangely convenient planet poison.
That's not all Cloud inherited from his friend. His main weapon is Zack's Buster Sword, a colossal single-edged blade. With his strength, Cloud can swing this much faster than any normal human.
Holy shit!
My knowledge of
look
Cloud
at
is
it.
basically
That's a
just
man's sword
the
right
Advent
there.
Children
The
movie.
Buster Sword contains 2
So you know.
slots for materia, condensed Mako that grants magical abilities. However, since their creation damages the planet, Cloud has limited his materia use.
He typically carries the Firaga materia, which shoots fire at things. And in the last slot, we're giving Cloud his most iconic materia,
Oh.
Thundaga. This materia can shoot electricity and summon lightning bolts.
Cloud has an encyclopedia's worth of anger issues,
Aw.
which actually works to his advantage. He can channel his rage into extremely powerful limit break attacks.
These emo-charged limit breaks range from paralyzing foes with cross slash to launching meteors from his sword. But his deadliest
That's
is
pretty
the
impressive.
Omni-Slash, a move so fast
Yes,
and
the
powerful
Omni-Slash.
it practically guarantees victory.
As he doesn't carry any other materia, Cloud obviously wears Zedric armor. While this magical band
Obviously.
has 0 materia slots, it grants the wearer an extraordinary amount of defense, and halves damage received from elemental, magical, and physical effects.
Oh wow.
Also, Cloud wears a ribbon, which makes him immune to all status effects like burns and stuns. Well, I guess that makes it worth wearing a friggin' chick accessory.
Cloud is brash and aggressive, but not the brightest fighter. He often relies on overpowering opponents through sheer ferocity and brute strength.
Like a badass, you don't need to think too hard when you're strong enough to cut through frickin' skyscrapers. Cloud's single-handedly taken down quite a few powerhouses, like the giant Bahamut Sin and planet-busting Sephiroth. He's even been completely impaled and shrugged it off like it was nothing, multiple times. I mean, look at this shit.
It's impossible to deny, Cloud's superhuman abilities make him one of the deadliest swordsmen in video game history.
Even if he looks like a girl.
Oh, Cloud's cool.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate
Okay.
once and for all.
Commercial
First, I
time,
command
right?
you to obey the following message.
Okay, yeah, commercial time. Okay, so I'm still thinking that Cloud's gonna win this. I still think he's a better fighter. But now I do have doubts because they specifically pointed out that Link strategizes very well. He finds the opponent's weakness, and then they specifically pointed out that Cloud is rash, you know, that he rushes into things, that he's really just aggressive in his combat. And I feel like when people pit other, like people together, they often make the rational one win. Which makes sense, because, if you rush into things while the other opponent's judging you, they're finding your weakness. But what's Cloud's weakness, that he'll run at you while you're swinging your sword? Like, I don't know, and I'm ready for the commercial to end, but, okay, so I want Cloud to win, but I do love Link, so I won't be wholly disappointed. It just, I feel it makes more sense for Cloud to win. I do. Oh wow, they changed the style on this one. They're not just sprites, are they? Oh, this is cool. Yeah, it's like 3D. You see, Link can't jump like that. He needs the hook shot if he wants to, like, have a chance. Ooh, ow. He's immune! Clim hazard? That was pretty cool, not gonna lie. Is it? Or no, he's just blocking it with the shield, isn't he? Ooh. Oh, did he hit Cloud? Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Whoa!
Let's listen.
Chalk one up for the fairy guy. That was awesome.
In what might be the closest duel in Death Battle history, Link's combination of arsenal and strategy were just enough to defeat Cloud's brute force.
Not to mention his items helped him match Cloud's superhuman abilities.
Cloud may be powerful, but Link's golden gauntlets were stronger. In Ocarina of Time, Link used them to lift and throw an enormous column of granite. As granite weighs 166 pounds per square foot, this means Link can withstand over 1,000 tons of pressure, surviving any of Cloud's assaults.
Cloud should have had his mind on more than just the Master Sword.
The winner is Link.
All right. If they didn't talk about the gauntlets there, I still would have questioned it. But they did mention the gauntlets, and it does make sense that he could, you know, along with the shield being, you know, like invulnerable, with the gauntlets he can withstand the force of Cloud's attack. And I guess I was kind of right how they were gonna use they were gonna have Cloud rush in and then Link take him out. You know, he slashed him while in the air, and then Cloud couldn't move in time to avoid the bombs, and it was just too much. So like all stacked up really quickly. But I don't feel like Link blocked every attack that Cloud threw at him, you know? And just with Cloud's strength, even with Link's like ring, I didn't feel like the power was quite enough. Like he didn't shrug off that much power that he wouldn't be as affected as he should have been. So I'm kind of iffy about this one actually. I still like they make sense, but at the same time, I feel like if anything went differently, Cloud could have easily won. Like, you know, I feel like Link kind of got lucky that one time, and that won the battle for him, you know? Like, if one move had been, you know, different. But, alright, there you have it. That was Link versus Cloud. And also, just the animation on that one, it was pretty cool. But, with the 3D that they used, some of it seems kind of stocky, you know? Like, just jumpy. I think I do prefer the 2D, but I would like to see more of like the 2D, but in a 3-dimensional kind of world, you know what I mean? Where like they pan the camera around and whatnot. But I think it was a cool experiment. So yeah, interesting death battle. My most iffy one so far. The other ones I've been like, yeah, that makes total sense now that you explain it to me. This one, not quite so much, but hey, 2 of my favorite sword fighting video game heroes. So I can live with that. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. And if you did, of course, feel free to like, comment, and if you're new, even subscribe. It means a lot, really helps me out, and I'd love to have you guys. So tune in next time for my next video. And until then, take care.